Like it's the wrong button. Boop. Why am I here? I don't remember what we were doing. Return to the shop so they can craft the knife. In Seafront? Collected the alloy, return to the mouse. Mouse. Hello.
I got that titanium alloy you wanted.
Great. I'll get to work on the knife right away. There you go. One world-famous junk heap kitchen knife.
Wow.
World famous, huh?
World famous. Uto.
Vegetable or bone, nothing cuts better. It's based off a design from my father.
Your father cooked?
Yeah, he did pretty much all the cooking. All Mom could do was bake bread. I sure miss those days.
Ooh.
What can I help you with?
Rusty kitchen knife. Need some pyrite. Need a subdue bracelet. Where is... what am I using here? Phoenix spear. Eagle egg.
Come back.
Come back soon.
I guess his father liked cooking too, huh?
Sounds like it.
I hear lots of men are getting into cooking lately. I bet this guy just wanted a new hobby.
Yes, well, we must be off.
He's been dead all along. Poor guy.
He's
One
been
could
dead
say
all
he
along.
received his just reward. Still, he was with the woman he loved at the very end. So I trust his final moments were happy ones.
There's nothing happy about dying.
I suppose this means the matter will always be a mystery to us.
Lizard. Give me that tail. I think we have to go to Seafront anyways, so... Boom! Eagle egg. Ooh! Tree branch.
Oh there.
Oh there. Getting on. To seafront. To the front of the sea. That's where we'll be going.
Here's the knife you wanted.
Thank you. How's Gideon getting along, by the way?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, he doesn't have a father and all. I was just wondering if he was doing all right.
The lad travels a hard and lonely road, but he seems to be making a decent life for himself.
That's good to hear.
Is something going on here?
No. Anyway, here's your reward.
Word? Why is he all suspicious? What's that all about? Why is he being all so suspicious like that? Woman saying cross from the weapon shop, ask you to find. Oh, so that's not in Seafront. It's in the village. Yeah, we don't need to fast travel. You can just go this way. We can just go this way. In the book, the big tree kept waiting and waiting. I have to wait a lot too. I wish I could do something. I think that's a new journal entry. Let's fight these big boys. See that guard crush? Dead. Oh. It's so hard to tell when they're about to attack with all this shit flying around the screen. Bruh. Aerial rave. Aw. Is there no items nearby? Where can I find an eagle egg? Royal fern. Oh, hello. What are you? Wrong weapon. Oh. Don't know how that didn't manage to hit me, but it didn't. Damn. Another guard break. Try to guard that. Or parry. Oh. Oh, keine. Get him! Solestra? Complex machine? Cool. One of these is going to be an eagle egg. One of these is going to be an eagle egg. Just you wait. Eagle egg. See, I told you. Told ya. I knew that was going to be an eagle egg. I wonder why the gates are open on this side, but they're not open to the north or the east. There's still shades on this side. Your husbando is dead.
Hey, I tracked down your boyfriend.
Your boyfriend
You
is
did?
dead.
Where is he?
I'm sorry to tell you this, but he's dead. We found his body 5 years ago in the junk heap.
I had a feeling that might be the case. It's the only thing that could explain him not contacting me for so long.
That's not the
Thanks.
only thing.
I think I can move on with my life now.
As you
Here's
should.
a little gift for you. I appreciate you doing all that legwork for me.
No problem.
This is what I was told.
Well, I mean... We ain't got no quests to do, as it seems. Where are we going? Going to Facade. I think we're going to Facade. I think the play is to now go to Facade. Beep. There's no shades on this side. There's only a boar and some goat. But for whatever reason, they have these gates closed. But not the south side closed. Mushroom. This odd tail. Or liver. I don't think it's picked up one before. Goat hide. Iron ore. Medicinal herb. Hey. Oh, bitch. Oh my god. You're gonna die for that shit. You were gonna die anyways. Thought maybe there might be an item waiting out there for me. But there wasn't. Item here though. Lichen. Lichen a lot. Item there, there's no item here. Ah! Wolves? I'll fight the wolves. Will the wolves fight me though? Come on. Get closer. I know you want to. Oh, they die so easily now. Word. You dead? You are now. Aww. Scorpinos? Can't tell. Whatever. It don't matter. Things to do. It's time. Alright, Your Majesty. I'm ready.
Are you ready for battle?
I'm ready.
Time to avenge Fira.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
Then count us in.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
Fuck them
If
rules.
this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Weapon? One-handed sword, the ancient overlord. Ooh.
海ザム・ワコラ
Walk.
ゼルガーン撃つと避けた。
これでサト・アルテルア・チンクルチュラス
Set fuck
ア
them
ルテルは
rules.
トヤリだ。
フティン
フィーヤ撃たタトサだ。キラツヨリウタタキツチリュウリュウトサ
ティン
よりワイソとフィーヤとツだったあ
ティン
Ah!
あんだとせ
ティントシケンユー・カイザムテクアンダルアミ
しか
アンダいえフィーヤロテとやりかきそできたと食いてゲルだウラウラールヘルアとカイザムテカイザムとアイタフィーヤアイザムテフィーヤジュレセキタとトダゼルガンテアンダゼルガンヤーリツガスチクルトカイザンゼスタルペラ老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれアルムーキエルトチギサンってきた
あるん
浮きわせんクユリエ
押して
キルタチエククギリスアーガイ
え
カイザムより生きおつじでくご
ユラ
カイザムチツストジーわくれたしよりよ
こうだだちより歌い
Fuck them wolves.
Kuri, ゼルガンタチトグだ
Oh, we're posted up with the spears?
リ言ってクタイ
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
Ooh, what's a gurgly roar? Hear that shit? Ancient warlord uses his sword to slay his loyal subjects in hopes of gaining eternal life. Interesting. There was once a royal sword passed down in the Prodigious Kingdom that had prospered for generations. It was said the crystals embedded upon it contained a great magic, and should it ever absorb the blood of 10,000 people, it would grow bright red and grant its wielder immortality. However, the kingdom's final ruler, known to the world as the High King, valued to continue prosperity of the kingdom he had inherited from his ancestors over any prospect of eternal life. Sounds like two different things. Fight me, coward!
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
Where's the king? Bro, are you just standing there, dog?
It's the king of facades. Such dogged, unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. That's for the leader.
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
No. Okay. I was not able to attack it. It's like a magic guard up.
Above you, stay on your guard.
Oh, you can't use magic on him. Oh, such a lingering effect. You're a bitch, fool. That's a new animation, I think. Boom! Alright, show me your real form, motherfucker. Get Daichi! No. That was the entire fight? No. Word? Word? Oops.
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had. Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all you can to honor her memory. Is that another infernal rule?
The poor king.
This is all the Shade's fault.
You dropped this, King.
Come, we'd best to leave him be. This is the last of them.
Key collector.
Now we can find the Shadow Lord. And Yona.
Yona!
Can.
Hold on, Yona. I'm almost there.
But wait. I've only completed 90% of the quests. But wait, there's more. How much money I got?
We should return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
We're gonna go see if Devila has any quests for us first, actually. That might be the play. Copper ore. Medicinal herb. Lizard tail. Belly. Oh, I thought the boar hit the goat. Probably medicinal herbs.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking again, Vice.
But...
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
Can we see Devila's icon from here? Nah, too far away. What? That might be the... Nah, I don't think that's the tavern. Splish splash, I'm taking a bath. Can't go through there. Thought the old lady will have a quest for us. I guess that was Devila from the other side, huh?
Welcome.
Do you? No, you don't.
Be careful.
Don't lie to me. Don't you dare lie to me! Medicinal herb. An eagle egg is definitely something you find on the floors. It's got to be. It's got to be. Is that wolf added in? Yep, there it is.
A wolf figurine?
A very fine construction, I would add.
We killed this jerk in the junk heap.
It was a fearsome foe, but under this environment it looks almost
Charming.
Why would Popola be collecting figurines of the shades we defeated?
That's the question now, isn't it? Huh, Popola? What? What? Huh?
You're really gonna do it?
The whole village is buzzing, you know. They say you're gonna go rescue Yona. I guess it's really happening, huh?
I'll bring her back. I promise.
About that.
Yeah?
Nothing. Never mind.
Why are you hesitating?
Popola just loves to worry. Anyway, you be careful. Yes, do be careful.
Thanks.
Please be careful. Be careful, alright?
What's up, kiddos? Where do we go? Going to the shrine? I don't remember where we go after this. Where's... Yep. Looks like we're going to the shrine. The Lost Shrine. Maybe there's something up here. Elex? Damn.
You know where your sister is, and yet I can't move past his...
Come, lad.
I forgot who this is.
I got separated from...
Did you get separated from them in this village? Hey ho, friend.
Oh there. Getting...
What?
Oh there.
I think this is where we need to go.
Are we ready?
Let's all make it back alive, okay?
It's a plan.
Rule number 1. Nobody dies. Rule number 2. Don't break rule number 1. Rule number 3. Fuck shit up. Oh, there's shades on the... Cool. We decided to make the path a bit more, difficult, eh? Got a caster over there? Oh, it is. What the fuck? Aww. Fell off. Are we flying? What the fuck? He's still alive. Why are you doing that? Health zone. So many fucking ladders. Are they camping the ladder? You're a bitch. You actually hit me off the ladder. It actually hit me off the ladder. Camping the end of it. Technical guide. Took that health solve already. Where's this dude with the shield at? Oh, why'd you do that? Another health solve. Full on everything. If I don't need to fight these guys, I don't need to fight them. We going. Similar. No. Get out of here. Drain MP. Elaborate machine. Ooh. You did. Where does this lead to? Another set of room, but is it a puzzle? Make puzzles. No, it looks like I can just open the door. Yeah. Excuse me, you're in the way? Supposed to go this way. Only assume it's not the way to go. Which way do we go? Where did I come from? Over here, right? Gotta go this way. Gots to go. We've got to go. What's the dude dancing for? Ow. He was summoning something. I don't like it one bit. Oh shit. That's not what I did. Nothing else here. Just more medicinal herb, actually. You bitch. What's good, Jay? What's poppin' with it? Jump. 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 Saw, dude. Is there a way for me to already get in there? Or is that tripping? Whew, okay. Thought that was gonna send me all the way back down. Should've. I would've been fucked up. Like this way. I think that way's a shortcut, but I mean, whatever, right? Who's the caster? You cast shit back here? Who allowed that? Magic capsule? Thanks. They nerfed your boy in Pokemon? Which one are you talking about? Cinderace? Oh, Cinderace? Who are you talking about? Which one? Who do they nerf that you want to complain about? Oh, dick. Hey, asshole. That fucking hurt. Thanks, Emil. Zero Aura? Oh, well. Whatever. They made Discharge weaker and they made Wild Charge somewhat better. Nothing to complain about. What you mean whatever? It is whatever, bro. Zero Aura wasn't even that good. That's why it's whatever. Well, then even that good. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. They nerfed him, it's whatever. He's still usable.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met. And first fought together.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
I'm like one game away from veteran. I am... You're not veteran yet? You are veteran. Did you drop back down to great? What do you mean one game away from veteran? I'm gonna hold it here, because I know some shit's about to happen. You're one game away from veteran. It's expert then. Oh, wait. What class am I? Am I still expert? I don't even remember. I was playing before I started streaming. I don't even remember what I am. Well, I'm gonna need a... TFTI, dog. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome for the invite. Play tonight. Play tonight. I'm down to play tonight. You'll play after the gym? That's what's up. Alright. Ah! Major story events about to happen. Oh, wires wrapped around the mic. Sorry about that. Major story events about to happen. Alright. Get ready, get ready, get ready. You cannot turn back from this point? Continue? No. No. We're gonna turn back right now. Ito. Got my wires crossed. Crossed. I'm gonna save again. Because why not? Didn't seem like she had more quests for me to do, right?
And now the path is open.
What side quests am I missing? Is it gonna give me uncompleted? No? Like if I can't turn back, right? Like there should be incomplete. Whoa.
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
I believe this is some manner of password.
Password?
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I have heard this somewhere before.
Two-handed sword. The Phoenix sword. Axe of beheading 418. Wait, axe of beheading right now is 282? No. $418 right now. Phoenix sword is 400 right now at level 1. Wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. A large sword used by temple guardsmen and supposedly made from the feathers of the legendary Firebird. This is a story of a time long, long ago. There was once a beautiful bird with resplendent feathers that lived a quiet life deep in the forest. Okay. Could equip that. Oh, I think I am moving a bit faster. Now that I'm not using a heavy weapon. Yeah? I think so. It's not the same place? I think it is. Yeah, the bird's still there? Okay. Oh, but statue broke? Can I go back? I can't go back.
Okay, hold on. Is it just me, or are we looping around the same path over and over?
No, statue's broken.
I think he means we're stuck.
There must be an escape route somewhere.
I need to tell them the password, right? Any other boxes?
To whom I act? Why did you must?
Because their lives are short.
I answer, because their lives are short.
That doesn't seem right, does it? Still the same.
Blast.
May have made an error. I knew what the answer was. I wanted to see what happens if you pick the wrong answer, you know what I'm saying?
Why you?
I answer, because of a black disease.
I ask.
The scroll.
How can humans extend their lives?
By acquiring leaves of the sacred tree?
I answer, by acquiring leaves of the sacred tree.
Ah!
Blast. I appear to have made an...
To whom do I? Why you? How?
By separating body from soul.
Answer, by separating body from soul.
I ask, what is the destination of souls?
I answer, they are in the promised land, bursting with light.
Jesus, Chris! I thought I had it that time.
To who does who I want you? How?
I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells.
Very well. You are acknowledged as master. You may enter.
Well then, it seems the way is open. It's the twins from your village.
Popla, Devila, what are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
You weren't asking questions, you were telling me. I still understand why The name is so long. I'm talking about NieR Replicant version 1.22474487139. Don't worry about it. We're here to rescue Yona.
We're here to rescue Yona.
Yeah, it's just a name. That's all it is.
No dice, huh? Well, I guess we don't have a choice then. No, I suppose not. How sad.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
We didn't want to fight you.
Then don't.
We really didn't want to.
Devil, what's happening?
Sorry, this fate was predetermined.
Oh.
Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so, until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
We never thought we'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Weiss. You are a traitor.
Traitor. Ow.
What now?
Oh, what are they doing?
They copied my powers.
Oh, fuck.
Shit on a shingle. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you all right?
Tevela, Popola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the shades?
Ow. I need to stop just doing that.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord? So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now.
My own truth.
Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
But all that?
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Weiss?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be...
I don't like that.
Weiss?
Stop that.
Do not look at me like that.
Stop doing that.
I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly...
That needs to stop. That needs to not happen. Thank you. Appreciate you.
I think I hear a waltz.
Get.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
They're all shades. Ugh.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was
Ow.
planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Word. XP rate. Dodge that. Can't see! Spellcaster is... Oh. I hella dodged. That one I did not dodge for sure. That hit twice? Flying little asshole in this guy. Fuck. Oops.
Damn it! It won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good... Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
You're a fucking asshole, dude.
Friday for us.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Kaine, hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
Son of a bitch, dude. Put that shield down.
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Well, it doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool.
Damn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh! Got it.
Kaine, look out!
What? Save Kaine!
This thing's freaking me out. Kaine, what's wrong?
Where's Kaine? Oh.
You okay?
Yeah. Well, we got problems.
Obviously. And combining. Ah, shit. Here we go. Oh, a fucking boar? Oh, hell nah. This is some fucked up shit.
We don't need forgiveness,
Ooh.
asshole.
Kaine?
Get him out of here.
Damn shit.
Oh dear.
Armored boar. Oh man. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Did these stack? Get him in the underbelly. Get him.
Can we even hurt this thing?
That fog. Oh no!
Oh no, what?
Stop now. Damn it.
HP.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go. This way. Move.
I didn't realize I was supposed to leave. Oops. Weapon? Dragoon Lance? Hold up. Spear that symbolizes a pact between a great warlord and an ancient dragon. He had grown old. The king's dauntless gait had lost its sight, and his stalwart body had grown soft. What's more, every ounce of fear and vanity he had gained with age now gnawed away at his heart. The king was afraid, so he repeatedly ordered the invasion of neighboring countries so as to hold onto lands he had been sworn to protect. The king was afraid, so he tried to take everything through violence and oppression, for he no longer trusted his own advisors and vassals. The king was afraid. The king was afraid. Alright.
Up here!
I have no control over the camera. It's fine.
How can we deal with this?
Yeah!
Thing?
Please, hurry!
Oh god. insta-death? That's what's up. Have to pick it up again? Fuck.
Up here!
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
Ah! Close the damn door! Open up the damn door!
Damn it, I can't get it open.
Welcome back. Welcome back, pal.
The entrance is locked too!
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
What are you doing here?
Moving, we can't.
Stop it! Damn it! King, no! No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own! Open the damn door!
Knock it off already. Let's go.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
He's not gonna die! Open the damn door!
Friend.
Recovery potion. Look at all these health salves. Strength capsule.
Devila! Popola!
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1300 years ago. Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Gestalt.
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
Obtain Project Gestalt documents.
Weiss! My mind. I remember. Devila. Popola. You are not human. In fact. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us, every person standing in this room, are mere shells created by the true humans.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
So then humans, I mean the true humans, are extinct?
No. They still live on. You know them as shades. Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time. Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty. Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans. You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry. You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No. I'm nothing like you.
Oh my. Holy guard break. God, I can't. I dodged that. I know I did. Yeah, that one. Deserve to get hit for that one. That hit me? Oh my god. The backswing on that.
Devila? Devila? Popola, are you crying?
No! Don't die!
You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls.
Devila! I can't stop the bleeding. Oh god, I can't stop it!
This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you.
Devil! Devil! Don't you go! No, no, I can't be alone! Devil!
Let's stop this now.
Stop? Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal and now you want to stop? Popola, wait! It doesn't have to. No one stops! It's way too late to stop! No one stops!
Please, don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial. The coolness of such fate is different.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting! It's the only way! No stopping ever!
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped!
I've got an idea!
I fear we're done for.
It'll be all right. Huh? You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
What are you doing?
Emil.
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No!
Now get going, okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here! Emil!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn.
Said NieR.
I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
What? Hey now, stop all that.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, so Weiss is still with us. It was weird that he wasn't in the cutscene.
Yona!
This ends here. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Shadow Lord!
In such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you. Strike it when it has stopped. Push out.
Be careful!
I know.
Ugh.
Vice, you alright?
Naturally, I am as fit as a fiddle.
Ooh, guard broke. Oh, gotta use parries.
Wait. Brother?
Yona. Huh?
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yona's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that I love you.
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
Cut! Watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on! Let's finish this!
Sheesh. Can I dodge through it? Oh. Easy.
Vice, what's wrong?
You're freaking me out here, Vi.
Bomb diggity indeed. Back up. Oh, fuck. Try to block that. Oh, that was a close one. What? Weiss?
One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Vice.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits. I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Vice, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But
let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course.
The Shadow Lord.
But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name. Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
I must fight the Shadow Lord. Grimoire Weiss has lost all his powers.
I have a reason to live.
Get bullet hell.
Is Yona all right? Oh God, no.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Weiss? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form.
My physical form.
Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
What's my favorite food? Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook.
Cookies.
What's my favorite place?
Cookies.
What's my favorite flower? The
Cookies.
Minute, of course. Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
Do I put my own name?
Is that you?
Yona.
Is this my body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Well, yeah. I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
Oh, Yona. I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
Kaine.
You and your sister. You have a good life, Kay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey, look. It's beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it. Thank you. I love it. It's It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh no! I only completed 90% of the side quests! Oh no! It's not skippable. Ah! Oh my god. There's 5 endings? There's 5 endings, and to get each ending, you have to replay part 2 over again. So default ending, ending A. You play the second half to get ending B. Ending C. Reload your ending A save file, replay the second half of the game, you'll get new cutscenes and new endings. NieR Replicant ending C. Reload your ending B save file. This will start you at the halfway point again. This time though, make sure you collect all of the remaining 33 weapons. You need all 33 to see this ending. Visit a save point before the final boss fight. After the fight, save your clear game in a new slot. Visit the save point right before the final boss fight. After the fight, save your... Okay, so another save. After the final boss fight, you can do this. For ending C, for ending D. For the final boss fight, choose the other option, and this will erase your save file and show you ending D. NieR Replicant ending E. This is a new ending specific to NieR Replicant version 1.22474487139. After ending D, delete your save file. Start a new game with a different name. What? How many times I gotta play this game to get all these endings? Ah! Hmm. Ending A. Exit the clear data save screen? No. I need more than 3. Yes. Ending B. Load your clear data after completing the game to experience Kaine still. Oh, there's still so much more? I thought the endings. Oh, so it's the same thing as Autodoma? You play as 2B first, and you play as 9S, and then you play as A2, and then you play as 2B again, and then you play as 9S, and you can now read a departed mother's diary in your house. Wardrobe has been added to the options menu. New outfits can be attained by progressing through a departed mother's diary. Change music has been added to the game settings sections of the option menu. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Load this select file. Now what? Now what? Do we get to play as Kaine?
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Kaine's dream discrimination. Oh, shit. I should have just stopped. I just should have just stopped and saved this for next time. Fuck. Okay. Alright. The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surround the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin whiffs of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly towards the wooden hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as anyone could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived shipwreck. Those traits combined with the pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If the beak stays west, then I... The child blinked. The rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on, come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vane slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled, with the beak pointing firmly towards the east. East. Really? Before the vane could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yoo-hoo! Kaine! The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from the cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boys seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference, the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained their bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their own homes. She was attuned to this sensation. It was the one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated, and if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave. He can't hurt me, he can't hurt me, he can't hurt me. Oh look, the little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from the world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demo's rocks have taken off my head. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on her breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with his thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to run away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys, let's give the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. Continued to point east, and it's supremely confident what the future had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak! Chanted the children. Freak! 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 Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her torment turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the floor, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves as waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine, but the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. The old woman crouched down, gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound, twisting back and forth. Ow! He screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it! What are you doing? Quit whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. A big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out! Leave this village! No one wants you here! Either of you! Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at that fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting out the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said, why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sob, she felt her grandmother's hand on her shoulder. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next. It grants no mercy to any that attempt a crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy, but with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all the things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't. Hush, interrupted Grandma. I will not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter and I love you. And if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dry flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? I just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt more. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother. She squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandma smiled. We're gonna be fine. You and me, she said. As long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me and that's enough, even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away from trees. Kaine's dreams, daily life. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sound of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from work of art as it could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone tried to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe! Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. Once she'd scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, Grandma! Do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something. The axe poised to strike another wobbly blow paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment and smiled. Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards. Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was far more difficult than the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task that required to travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her grandmother to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence in a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter, and rare were the days where any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself into the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it! Oh, crap. She suddenly understood the joy her grandma felt and a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with the blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. This is tough, and my logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one of the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh. Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if you... Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to their grandmother's side. Grandma! The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. Can't let it spill. Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress. But Kaine didn't notice. Grandma? Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. Stop that! Just stop! She cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying, just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than the words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Soon than either of them had feared. The positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick. You need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman took her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's all right, she said. I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed it with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed like an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, goddammit. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across the dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every minute to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance of the village. A few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in air, telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey lady, Kaine said with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabby cheek shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me? They seemed to say, but Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed to a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying across from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. But the new emotion had taken little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers were nowhere to be found. Oh my god, he sputtered. What are you doing here, freak? The insert was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for some medication. Ha! Barked Demo. The old bitch finally keel over? Go to hell, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide that they seemed ready to fall out of his head, but before he could let a comeback, or worse, a punch, the apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Excuse me. Kaine turned to the apothecary with a small vial medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched her when she was a little girl. She's been dead a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled, handing her the medicine. He reached into a sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these. There's no one left I wish to draw. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali. I think the way she was driven out of town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali? Thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother's an old friend of mine, he said to Kaine. He said as Kaine scooted away yet again, and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like it very much. Kaine murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but with complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless. And with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. Back already, are you? Asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here, let me have a look at you. Grandma sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, said Kaine with a small smile. No, seriously, it was. Fun, eh? Asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything but. Uh-huh, so anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone. But Grandma, I'll make you live forever. Horse shit, said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help with dinner. But Kaine would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house, as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as Grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it drift slowly to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look anything like you. Like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easier or something. The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back, reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kaine, she said with between her laughter. You truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand it no longer and asked her grandma to take the artwork down. Posh, said the old woman. I'll take this down when they roll me on my shroud. She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kaine and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, so that someday you can feel the same happiness. In a moment that burned itself in Kaine's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of the life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different. Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Kaine's dreams. Separation. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She had been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew up from her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist in disgust. Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug. The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool girl. It's a berry. Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug, said Kaine, and I think it's burnt or something because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. Oh yeah, that's terrible, all right. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years had passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. So this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burnt berry rolling through her belly. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. Well, I was going to check out the kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, and I'm going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What the hell for? Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. Grandma, a dying cat could shoot through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. Goddamn, girl. If a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyways. I'm not worried about thieves. I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. Well, shoot. I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other... Grandma, no. If I don't go to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that. A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course, you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately it seems my mind is... She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're going to be a true woman soon, Grandma said as she placed the flowers in a girl's hair. That means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls and more talk about how beautiful you become. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but looked at her grandma's face. But the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. You're a beautiful thing, said the old woman, and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, it's enough goddamn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl, yelled Grandma. Suddenly, she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. Grandma! Yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. Grandma, stop it! What the hell? The old woman stared at her and blinked, and slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she'd ever seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just... Kaine thought the look on her grandma's face was the most heartbreaking thing she'd ever seen. Listen, she began, maybe I should stay home after all. No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get the fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you. Kaine rolled her eyes and kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine would leave the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself. But in the end, the temptation was too great. She spun on her heels to take one look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of the ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. God, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into a wheelbarrow, and she found only a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. No! Oh gods, no! Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Grandma? Grandma! Kaine ran then, faster than she'd ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling onto the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's man began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark. No, just fire. Can't be fire. Too much smoke. Gotta save her. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt. Her worst suspicions were confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved a bounce through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. Oh, hey, Ashley! You're just in time for me to read a story. I don't know how much of this is gonna be what's happening. I don't know when the gameplay is gonna start back up. But we're reading. For a moment, the creature retreated into the shimmering inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotten meat and excrement, and the horde became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time, Kaine responded with a scream of her own. Alright, you bastard, she thought as her scream echoed off the high cliffs around them. It's you or me. Let's go. The shade eyed Kaine with a bemused interest, then began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging to look at the destruction it had gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced toward the house. Through the smoke and flame, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kaine. Alive! Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard towards the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened the mouth and let out a roar, powerful enough to uproot the trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her up against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her as she remembered how her legs worked. Get up. Get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up now! As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet, only to fall back to the earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma, hold on, just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with a maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shades glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at its corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard, laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard! Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backwards. But she forced it from her mind and began to hobble towards the monster. Pulling a small knife from her pouch at her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. Give her back! She screamed. Give her back to me! It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was latched to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. Kaine? Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. Grandma? Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one. Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped to the ground below. Grandma, no, no! I said run, goddammit! You have to live. You have to get through. The thought would stay forever unfinished before she could say another word. The shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from the grasp in the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed, then a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliff and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms or legs were bent in impossible angles. Her head lolled dangerously at the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backwards, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment. Laughing like a madwoman, she leapt into the air and plunged a shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? I think it is. I think I'm bleeding to death. No. Can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames. All of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it. 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 Kill it now! As a spark that was Kaine As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. And now she's awake.
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
Fighting this bastard again? What do I have equipped? Is that the Beastbane? Yes, it is. Phoenix Sword.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
My sword is lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Boom! Tear this bitch to pieces. Ooh. Kaine's Dreams Encounter. Gently, weakly, softly, the shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off towards the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shamed beyond imagining, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a rugged stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make Clappin' a real bitch. Ha! Cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought at the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eye and feed him to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated in smoke, only to be replaced by another more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you, that way you can live forever. No, stop. Don't want to live forever. I want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of the existence for a moment, then produced a small piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing it with sharpened pincers. Stop! No, don't hurt that picture! Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture and to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to have her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. "See that?" he cried as he danced his jig. "It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Ha-cha-cha-cha. I look like that? Oh, God. God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die." Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began whispering in her ear. "Ain't you got a wish, sunshine?" The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, and if insanity had somehow found a way to take form, Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. "You know, a wish? Like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky, save me! Save me!" Ka-ha-ha-ha-ha. Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. "I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die." The other voice boomed in her ears. "Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha. Oh God, you are the best." Kaine glanced down and saw a black, shining substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet and began moving up towards the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feeling the hot searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and this was real. "Come on," said the voice. "Let it go." Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. "Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up? I'm ready to die? So why not let me have it?" "Have what?" "Your body. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind." The voice paused as if licking his lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. "And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood, just like before." In response, Kaine shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of encroaching black ooze. "Are you a shade?" "Kaha! Yeah, maybe. What of it?" The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small whispered moan. "Feel good, don't it?" asked the voice with a chuckle. "Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please ladies. Now give me that body. Come on, give me the body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade." A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side. As she watched, it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm. "I can see better," she thought. "My eye must be growing back, too." The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. "Stop," she whispered, marveling at how she regained her voice. "Stop." The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, and just quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing into a cloud of smoke. "Oh, what the hell, sunshine?" screamed the voice. "We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die." Grandma said, "Can't die yet." A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. "That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die." Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern. The pattern of the shades burned itself into her left arm. "Well, I'll be damned," said the voice cheerily. "Look at that, sunshine. I think you and me are going to be good friends now." Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and began infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. "Stop. Gotta stop." Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. "Come on, don't fight it," pleaded the voice. "Hate's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood, then go out there and... Shut up! Shut up and get the hell out of my body." "Your body? Oh, that's real... That's rich, sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I could have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead." Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, the darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Kahaha, stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, Sunshine, and there ain't no going back. The voice laughed again, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed? Whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed. You and me. We got what you might call a timeshare agreement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a load of you now. Kaine looked up, tears are in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, purred the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that the power belongs to you, you got enemies? People you want to kill? I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you? The big old shade that squashed your granny? We'll wrap them up in their own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain. Wait, said Kaine. You're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade? What, you think I'm some kind of racist? Some killing snob? I don't give a good goddamn who you murder, honeypants. I just want to drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me? We could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Ha ha ha! Screamed the voice. Look at you go! Oh, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyrion. If you ever need me, I'll be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyrion. Tyrion? Count on it. Ha! Laughed Tyrion. This shit's bigger than you, so good luck with that. I've shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. But if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, Sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading somewhere deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels pretty normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I'm not a shade. I'm Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore the certain red stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of the lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, and slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn and the people of the area rose to their daily lives, she remained in that position as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected her world.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive!
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Oh, hey. Emil. You were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious.
Can't be serious.
I don't understand. People are tired and scared, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But...
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
Bastards!
What is the matter?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Hmm? I don't remember this.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emil. But what good would that even do?
I got a fire going.
Wait, is that...
Campfires?
Yeah, this is new.
I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on. I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was, no matter how bad things got. She gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay. Can we just forget I told you about that?
Beak Mike made a new friend, and guess what? He's a king! I wish I had some friends. Oh, Yona, you got friends? Can I save now?
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
900 gold, I'm rich! Gold moonflower seed. Oh, nothing in Yona's room. What's this?
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
What?
I've not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the black scrawl and died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Saving. System data saved. You're gonna make me read something? I was gonna end it. But I want to go to the title screen and end it myself.
Can you not hear me?
What? What the fuck?
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
What?
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now, there's the door.
Who is this?
Let's go.
This is not me. Bro. You look huge. Beyond this point, you will be unable to save until... Oh! Oh. What is going on? Well, the game said it was saved, so... Where did it save to? Did it really save? Ah, fuck it. I feel great today. No cough, no fever. Watch out, world, because Yona's coming out to play. What the fuck? In this world of the recycled vessel created to avoid the destruction of all. I think that's what that said. What is going on? What is happening? think I can use... Like, what is actually happening? Is this the Kingdom Hearts opening? My sanctuary! Oh, what the fuck? Three medicinal herbs. Okay. Black Scrawl, a lost destiny, a white book, a false truth. Oh, what is this filter? More herbs. That one's not new. Soldiers of Saul calling forth white death, bear legion, those who plunge the world into darkness. What is this filter? Oops. I'm too slow. this one's a bit. This one's a lot more annoying. Obtain the one-handed sword, Fool's Embrace. Embrace? What the fuck? I've been reading so much that I can't read no more. The dragon's corpse brought death to the world, delivering onto it the power of magic. Alright. Very heavy. Oh shit. A sword created after a man driven mad by revenge sealed away a cursed dragon. I was saved from despair that shackled me. I was freed from the fate that cursed me. I was pacified from the indignation that plagued me. I was changed by the day I met you. I read that already. Oh. Oh, I hella dodged that. Oh, there's like a... What? That one was new. I don't remember. A black sickness stains the future. They journey to return a soulless vessel. What is going on, bro? Bro, it should turn into a fucking... Oh, fuck. Oh, we're in the, I know where we are. I know why it's like this now. Fucking hell. Shit. Oh. Kabuki outfit. System. You earned 1,000 XP. What is going on? Is this the Kabuki outfit? I have to choose a door? Ah. This door has already been completed. No. Beyond this point, won't be a sure. The apocalypse divided the world in two. One that knows not day and one that never seen the night. That hit me? The following actions are prohibited in this room. Blade-wielding tiger? What? Blade-wielding tiger. What the fuck is that? Following actions are prohibited in this room. Protect the turtle. What? I killed it. Black and white, 13 packs. The vessels form waver as they cross time and space? What? 13? Organization 13? Are we fighting Organization 13?
Seems we have been shut.
Rooms I can go into.
It seems.
Like it's gonna give me items. Should I go back and explore all the rooms? This is where we came from, right? Going all the way back. I have no idea what is going on. As if I had an idea what was going on before, huh?
Seems we have been shut in. The song of a man has been drowned out. In its place, the scream of something inhuman. Fool's Lament. Two-handed. The sky falls with the dragon, the world ends this day. Alright, well before the sky ends with the dragon. The weapon with the hero dragon motif, used by a man who tried to save the world. Sure. Memoir, June 6, 2003, approximately 1500 hours. A white massive humanoid, initially called the Weapon, but since renamed the Giant,
falls from the sky above Tokyo Shinjuku Ward, inflicting tremendous damage. At the same time, a large red creature, henceforth referred to as the Dragon, appears and engages the giant in combat. Though both the nature of its attacks and their utility remain unclear, as the self-defense force contemplates methods by which they might attack the target, the government establishes a Bureau of Emergency Countermeasures. Interesting. Oh, they're getting stronger. Christ. Eesh. I think I was too late to parry it. Try to go into the attack. It's not what I wanted, actually. Almost dead. Can I not parry it? Oh, there's two of them. Great. Definitely wanted to deal with two of them. There's three of them. Definitely wanted to deal with three of them. Not the right move. Puppet priest collects the cursed prayers and abolishes the conflict. Is that what that said? I have to pee. Like, where is this all leading to? What is happening? I need help. I need an adult. This first person mode? Can't see my feet though. Dorku Brasto. if you're confused, then I'm even more confused. Ashley, like, I'll let you know right now, I'm so fucking confused. What the oh my god, there's so many bats! Like, I have no idea what is going on. Like, what is this game? Like, difference from the first playthrough I just had into this is outstanding. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. I don't even know what game I'm playing anymore. Why am I playing this first-person shooting game? Am I on a Disney ride? I just wanted to know the origin story behind NieR Replicant, and this is what I'm getting. Some weird ass fuck shit that I don't know what's going on. But with guns. This is not guns. These are magic bullets coming out from that book. Look, it's a book that's shooting it. Look at it. Oh, a boar? Oh, he's invincible. Is that my friend? No, it's not my friend. Jeez, this guy's gotta die. You're not the homie. You gotta die. Oh, hello. Goodbye. No. What is the point of this? My character was like, hey yo, this is my mom's diary. It's the only thing I have left of her. But it gets a little freaky at the end. Why did this entire game just change? I'm so lost for words. Like, this entire sequence is making me go insane. Like, I might be going insane. Oh my god. Fucking bats made such a scary ass sound. Bro. Fuck off. I should just be doing this, right? So he goes with the homing attacks afterwards. Why are these bats just fucking die? Are we done with this minigame? I don't want to be here anymore. And I can't even save the game myself. It all auto saves. But then when I tried loading in the game, there was no load. Unlock the samurai outfit. Earn 4,000 XP points, recovery potions, 10,000 gold. Please tell me that was the end. Ah! There's more? Can I leave? What? Why am I looking at this door? Can I leave? Leave this area? Oh my god, I could leave the area. Saving. What is this all about? I'm so confused. That had nothing to do with the story. We're just getting glimpses of like weird shit. My word.
Something wrong? I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
What? I want to save. I want to save myself so I know that this is saving. And then we might do that last door before I call it quits. Can I save here? Should I save here? Save here. Okay, we saved here. Okay, now that I have manually saved and I know that the game has saved, excuse me. Let's go read this fuck shit diary again. Anything in Yona's room? Nothing is here. In Yona's room. Back to the fucking diary.
The diary?
Yeah.
The world of the
Recycled vessel. The world of the recycled vessel. I'm guessing this is just a way to get outfits unlocked, because that's what I'm getting out of them. As well as getting a peek into whatever kind of lore. You sense something terrible, sinister behind this door. It may be difficult to endure what awaits on the other side unless your soul is at least level 33. Do you want to open the door? No! I just conveniently left at the right time. That's all it was, because I'm big brain like that. And I'm fucking good. My head hurts. This shit is insane to me. I'm so confused. I'm actually kind of scared too.
I feel. I know what you.
Happens every time I read it. What the fuck? I read this so I can remind myself that we're a family. Fucking over here getting shit. Holy hell, bro. What's up, Devila? I'm gonna walk away from you, though. Oh my god. I did save, right? Of course I did, but we're just gonna save again because I'm fucking paranoid and that shit was really weird. And then we're gonna go to the title screen. Wardrobe, boy. Look like 9S. Don't want to though. Let's put Kaine in like samurai outfit. Put Emil in a kabuki outfit. Magic orbs, Emil heads. I'm down. I don't play as boy no more. Yeah, Kaine. 9S. Put myself in a kabuki outfit. Guy in a kabuki outfit. Put Kaine in a samurai outfit. Emil kabuki. Apply changes. Let's load the save, see what it looks like, and then call it quits for this game for today, because I am fucking exhausted from playing this game. Like, I am actually exhausted. I have to do all that reading too, my throat fucking hurts. Like, what happened? Oh, Kaine's running on the loading thing. That's new. I haven't seen that before. Oh no. Why does he have red hair? I don't like this. No, I don't like this. Ain't cool. Did his voice change? Nah, I don't like this kabuki outfit. Nah, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. Let's go look at the samurai outfit and then we'll call it quits. Oh, fuck. Wardrobe. Samurai. If not, we can play this entire game as 9S now. Just turn myself into 9S for the rest of this setup playthrough. For this ending. Ending B. ABB. Oh, this shit? Yes. I'll wear this shit. I'll wear this. Oh, that means Kaine's gonna be all plated up and shit. I'm down. I'm down. Turn to the title screen. 9S, Samurai Kabuki, apply changes, and return. Okay, I'm gonna end it there for tonight, because I'm exhausted. This game was weird as shit. I don't know what happened, and I'm interested even more now that this all happened. I thought I was just done with the one ending, but it looks like I'll play it more. But I'm also very scared because shit is just hitting the fan and I'm so confused and scared. But you know, whatever.